Hey there, YouTubers. Thought I'd make a video today on lessons learned from RVing and why I go RVing and things like that. I thought of it because I just went today and I paid my landlord my rent for the place in which I live. He's a friend of mine. I've known him for years, and I stopped at the place that I used to work and saw him there and paid him. And it made me think as I was leaving, I thought, why am I still paying rent to live in a house when I want to do the RV thing full time? Why am I still making a huge car payment on a car that once I do the RV life I won't need and I won't use? And it made me realize that this is how I'm living my dream. And it made me think to tell other people that, you might have people telling you you should do this, you should do that. This is the exact way that you should live this dream or that dream or whatever it is you want to do. But really, you have to be honest with yourself and come to the point where you can feel good about your decisions and realize your decisions are what's best for you. There's a lot of YouTubers that I watch their videos and I love their videos and they give me inspiration because I think they're doing amazing things. Chris Penn is up in Alaska. He's been traveling around. He is living the dream he wants to live, and it's awesome. And I want to do many of the things he does. 2012 Escapee 1, she's living her dream. She got out of the rat race, which I did too. And she's living healthy, and she's living the dream she wants to live. Another guy, Dex Travels, I'm not sure. He may have stopped posting videos because I didn't see any recently. But his dream was to get a regular van, convert it to an RV lifestyle, and live a very minimalist way for his future. And many other people out there. Those are three that just came to the top of my head. They're inspiring. Do I want to live the exact life they're doing? No. Do you want to live the exact life? If you find my videos interesting, does that make me think that somebody wants to go out there and do exactly what I'm doing? No, of course not. It's just about finding your way, finding what works best for you. And over the last couple of years, I had a lot of life changes. And again, if you've watched many of my videos, I really haven't gotten to the point where I want to share much of my real life with people. It's a personality trait, flaw, / just way of being, that it's not easy for me to do that. So what that does is that makes me realize, with all the changes I've had in my life over the last couple of years, that the path I'm taking is the path that I'm comfortable with. When things first started changing, I moved from California to Ohio. I left a really good job in California that I liked a lot, and I was making a lot of money, but we moved back to Ohio. And I got a job at a place I used to work, and it was a government job, and it was a temporary job at the time that I felt confident that they wanted, and the ways to make it a permanent position would happen. And with the way the government has gone, it didn't happen. So I had a good amount of notice that the job was probably going to go away. They were going to do what they could to try to figure out a way to see if they could keep me. And when I started learning that, it made me realize I was making decent money, and I was buying the crap that I didn't need to do the things that weren't really giving me any pleasure, and I wasn't happy. It just wasn't fulfilling to me. So as that was coming along, and then I knew the possibility was that the job was going to go away, I started saving up money to have a nest egg as much as I could. And I realized I had bought in the RV. Is bought in a word? Well, we'll figure it out later. I had bought the RV, and I knew I wanted to travel. But I also knew that I like having a space that is just mine. I don't have a lot of family left. My grandmother is aging, and and she's in a nursing home now, and she suffers from Alzheimer's. And she's still funny, though. I saw her the other day. She's hilarious. But it's, it's a terrible thing. But I don't want to get sidetracked. And my grandmother's not a sidetrack. I don't mean that disparagingly. But I have my two uncles. And my one uncle he's one of those guys that he knows this is what you should do. Just do what I tell you, and you're going to be happy. It's going to be wonderful. And you can move into our basement. It's all set up nice. It's very nice. And then you can go do what you want to do, which is a fantastic plan, and which may happen one day. But the course my life and my dream has taken me is, I'm not ready for that. I like to travel, and I like to have a home base. And no matter how close or how much you care for somebody or they care for you, it's not your space. So I've let that at times get me like, what are you doing? Come on, do this, do that. You're not making any decisions. Oh, I'm rambling. I hope I make this into something. But these thoughts running through my head have made me realize I think I'm living my dream, my way, perfect for me. Because when a lot of things started changing and a lot of stressful things came out in life, I wasn't always sure of where to go. It's like walking on thin ice. I wasn't confident in where to put my next foot. So I developed an idea that I'm holding on to today. If I'm not sure, then I'm not going to do it. And to me, that doesn't mean I'm bailing on my dream, that I'm somehow not fulfilling what I want, because each day I'm happy with how I'm doing it. So a lot of times people will tell you, if you're here and your dream is here, well, you need to go there right today. It has to get it done, have it happen. But if that doesn't make you comfortable, if that causes you stress, if that doesn't fulfill you in the way you want to, it's yours. Do it your way. Take your time. I know that I am going to get from here to here, because I used to be over here. I know that's going to happen. And when it happens, it'll be wonderful. But today doesn't suck because I'm not here. Today's a good day. I hope some of that makes sense. I guess my rambling is just saying, you get to a point where you realize life is short. The opportunities to do the things you want to do will go by quickly. I was 25 a week ago. Not really, but it sure as hell feels like it. Time will go by. Don't put everything off. But at the same time, move at the pace that makes you fulfilled, that makes you happy. Because I know, sitting here today, I know the logical thing is to sell that car. That is a very nice car that I really enjoy, and would make money selling it, and I would have more money in my pocket, to move out of this house, to store stuff at my uncle's house, and to be out on the road every day. I know that is where I'm going to get to. But I'm not making a mistake, and I'm not failing on my dream if I'm not there today. Whatever pace makes you comfortable and makes you happy is awesome. Just don't allow yourself... I guess what I'm saying is, I will move at the pace that I'm going to move at, and I'm happy on that pace. I know that I will get to where I want to be, and I will be happy along that way. And I guess that's my only recommendation for people that are either doing this or looking to do this. Don't let anybody tell you you're a failure or you're selling out on your dream. Like for me, my ultimate dream is to full-time RV and see everything I can see in this country. Well, right now I'm about a half to a third of doing that. I'm not selling out on that dream. I'm not unhappy. I'm living it the way that is suiting me right now. And far too many times, I think people give up on that because they think, well, I can't get all the way there, so I might as well not even do it at all. And I don't think that's true. I think you find the way that works best for you. If your ultimate dream, because you're watching something about RVs, if your ultimate dream is to be one of those people that live in a van like this every single day, cruising the country, fantastic. If it takes you 3 years of doing one weekend trip a month, if it takes you 5 years of doing every weekend, it doesn't matter how you get there, as long as you're living your dream and you don't allow not living the true idea to give up on the entire dream. So that's me rambling.